Hey guys, I am back with the Senegalese twist tutorial. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? Join the Couturian Squad, alright? You late, you running late. So the reason I love doing Senegalese twists, which I've only done 2 times on myself, is because I like to get up and go in the summertime. I don't have 250 billion, 439,350,000 hours to do a twist out or a braid out or a roller set in the summertime, and which is just going to puff back up anyway. So these twists just allow me to have freedom in the summertime, and you can do so many different styles with it. So a lot of you were wondering how my natural hair is coming along. So this is my hair with deep conditioner in it, in which I like to deep condition my hair before I do any set styles. So since 2014, I cut off about 14 to 15 inches, and this is pretty much all new hair, and I'm enjoying the shrinkage so much. I never knew I would enjoy my shrinkage until I didn't have shrinkage. So I pretty much have about 1 to 2 more inches to cut off, and then I'll be good to go. So the hair that I'm using is by Vivica A. Fox. It's the Jumbo 100% Connect Line braiding hair. And it just comes like this, super long. So what I like to do is just cut the hair in half just to give me more hair to work with. So I'm taking off about 1/2 inch sections, and then I like to stretch the hair just to get it to my desired length. I started out by parting my hair from ear to ear, and then I started in the back section of my hair. As you guys can see, I did do some of the twists for the sake of this video. So how I decide to part my hair is I place my pointer finger in the previous parting. I take a rat tail comb and I just part right above where my index finger is, and that's how I get the width of my parting. So this is pretty much the section that I'm going to work with and the width of it. So you just want to take off as little as you want or as much as you want, depending on how big you want your twist to be. And then I like to add some pomade to the roots just to help it smooth down. And because of the stickiness of the pomade, it helps me to grip the hair, and it just makes it look neater. So I take the middle of the synthetic hair, make sure the ends are lined up, and I place it in between the 2 strands that I just separated of my natural hair. And then I roll my natural hair over the synthetic hair and to the right until it gets like tight like this. And then you want to take the other side and just roll your natural hair over the synthetic hair and to the right. And then you just want to take your right strand and crisp it over the left strand. And you want to twist as you go along so it can give you that rope effect. So once I get to like the middle of the twist, I like to apply some of the Ors Organic Root Stimulator smoothing pudding, I believe. I'll show you guys a picture right here. And then once I get all the way to the ends, I like to add a little bit more of the pomade to lock the twist in place. So moving on to the next section, just apply some pomade to the section. Split your natural hair into 2 strands, and this is the hair that I already stretched. And you want to make sure the ends line up. Make sure you have the middle of the synthetic hair and place it in between the middle of the 2 strands you just separated. And you want to hold that with your left middle finger, and you want to roll the right strand over the synthetic hair. And then you want to take and roll the left strand over the left synthetic strand. And once you feel it real secure and tight to the scalp, then you can start to wrap the right strand over the left strand to begin the twist. And you want to twist as you go along so it can give you that rope effect. And again, once I get to the middle of the twist, I like to apply some of the smoothing pudding by Organic Root Stimulator, and I begin to twist. It also helps me to glide my hands down the twist so it doesn't feel all rough between my fingers. And once I get to the ends, I just apply a little bit more pomade, and it's just that simple. So I'm going to show you this a few more times. And this is just me stretching the hair. I try to get the ends as pointy as possible and not blunt, because then they will unravel. And I'm placing the middle of the synthetic hair in between the middle of my 2 strands, and I'm rolling my natural hair over the synthetic hair for both the right strands and the left strand. And then I just take my right strand and crisp it over the left strand to begin the twist. And you also want to twist as you go along. As you guys can see, you can see a big jumbo twist because I'm rolling my fingers just to give that rope effect. And it also helps to lock the twist in place as well. Take a little bit of the pudding by Organic Root Stimulator. It adds a lot of shine to the hair, and it helps you to glide down the twist so you don't feel that roughness in between your fingers. And I like to just twist all the way down to the ends and then apply a little bit more of the pomade. So as you guys can see, I'm starting to twist with my arms up in the air, which is extremely uncomfortable. But once I make my way down the twist, then I'm able to swing my arms around to the side so that my arms can get a break. Because yeah, it's really uncomfortable to have your arms up in the air for a long time. So once I'm finished a section, I like to grease my scalp with some of the Good to Grow Edge Resuscitator. And once I'm done the back, this is what the twist looks like. I think I finished with about 126 twists in the back, which is a lot, and it's not heavy at all. All things considered, 126 twists is a lot, but this is what it looks like in the back. I could have done more on that back row, but for now, this is what it looks like. So moving on to the front section of my hair, this is probably day 2 of me working on these twists. I cannot sit still for a very long time, so I like to just take my time, do some one day, do some the next day, and yeah. So here I am stretching the hair so you guys can see. I'm just pretty much stretching the ends out to make the strands a little longer and to make the ends more pointy and less blunt. So I place the middle of the strand in between the middle of the 2 natural hair strands that I separated, and I roll my hair, my real hair, over the synthetic hair to the right. Everything is to the right until you begin the twist. Then you take the right strand and crisp it over the left and twist as you go down. Like twist each individual strand within itself so it can give you that rope effect. And as you guys can see, I've done some in the front because I wanted to go out the previous night and I couldn't finish all of my hair, so I wanted to do some in the front so I can pull it back and you couldn't really notice that I didn't have all my hair done, so that was a plus. So you really have to be hands-on with this. Do not be afraid, because if you're not hands-on, it will not be as close to the root as you want it. So make sure you're holding the strand down that you're not working on with your middle finger and pointer finger while you're twisting the other side, and vice versa. When you go to work on the other side, just hold it down so that it stays secure and nicely tight to the roots. So as you can see, you can't really tell that the front part is really not done. So I was able to go out the other night. So I only have a few more left, thank God, because this, I was getting over it. So this is my last one, and I'm so happy. It's such a relief when you get to that last one. You just feel so happy and so excited and relieved. So this is my hair all done. I finished up in the front with about 96 twists, if I'm not mistaken. So now I'm going to take some mousse just to control the flyaways throughout my hair. I didn't dip the ends because I didn't want to burn my hair. My hair is quite long, even though I have a whole bunch of shrinkage. So I didn't want to make the mistake of dipping my natural hair, the ends of my natural hair, into hot water, which will damage it. So I just left the ends alone, just put a little bit of mousse, and then they will lock into place. So this is my hair all finished, and I am so happy that I'm done. I can do so many different hairstyles with this. Half up, half down, 2 buns in the front, 1 bun in the front, 1 ponytail, as you guys can see, that I'm going to do right here. It is just so convenient for the summertime. So yeah, that is it for this tutorial. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Deuces.